Hello, my name is Alan and I'm from VAITRIX Motor. Today we have a 2018 Golf GTI. It has a German MTM Stage 2 flash tune, which was supplied by Meyer Taiwan. It also has an upgraded turbo with a 6257 compressor and a 54714 ball bearing turbine. Our customer has come to VAITRIX to further customize his engine parameters for his different driving needs using our Booster Expertise Pro. He has requested the following customized tunes. One for low to mid-range urban driving, where low-end torque for high loading is a priority. Another customized tune will be made for highway cruising, where long-distance fuel economy is a priority. And lastly, a dedicated racetrack tune will be created where high revving performance is desired. Each of these tunes will be custom tuned and refined on a Dyno Dynamics dyno. Nothing here is generic, everything is 100% uniquely tuned for this GTI, and this owner only, using VAITRIX's AirForce One software. And to make things a lot easier, we have also developed the AirForce GO phone app, which allows us to upload this GTI's 3 different tunes onto the cloud server, which further allows the customer to swap between these 3 different tuning maps on the go via his phone app. There is no need for the customer to come back to us to swap out his tunes. So basically, the tuning maps created on AirForce One are not a canned tune normally seen on other products. These maps are really created from the end user's real driving need, with the added flexibility of changing them on the go with AirForce GO. Hello, I'm Alan, and today I'll be talking to you about the VAITRIX Methanol Injection Tuning System. So to start off with we have the methanol container, which holds our methanol, and that can be a mixture of 50% methanol and water, or 100% methanol. We've got the methanol injection pump here, and we have the methanol injection control module here. So in 90% of traditional methanol injection setups, they don't use a power control module. We're using one because there are a few advantages. The first advantage is we can utilize the full potential of our pump. In most circumstances, the pump will only work up to about 60%. With our control module, we can increase that up to 100%. So not only do we get better flow rate of methanol through the tubing, it's more accurate and it's more stable. With this as well, we're able to control the duty cycle of the methanol. So our system does have a lot of advantages over a traditional methanol injection setup. Well, this is the VAITRIX Booster Expertise Pro. This is the most advanced methanol control system that we're offering with VAITRIX. At the moment, this is plugged into a computer in the vehicle, in the car. It's also plugged into our boost sensor, which is down here, plugged into our manifold map sensor, which is just here, and our camshaft sensor for the RPM readout here. So this allows us complete 3D mapping of the car and the engine. So I'm just going to explain a few more features of our methanol injection system. So at the moment here, we've got the methanol on and off switch, and we have the methanol solenoid. So this allows us to control precisely when the methanol is spraying and when it's not spraying, and we can increase or decrease the amount of methanol as well.
For example, in a normal or traditional methanol injection setup, the methanol is controlled by boost pressure. So as the boost pressure increases, so does the methanol spray rate. Well, after a certain pressure, maybe 1, 1.5 or 2 bar, the methanol will start spraying.
Under deceleration or under light throttle at high RPMs, if there's high boost pressure and light load, what tends to happen is you're still getting a lot of methanol spray on light load when it doesn't need it. So that's going to lead to a very, very rich air-fuel ratio, which is going to affect your combustion, which is going to affect your power and your torque. And you'll also notice that the vehicle, the RPMs could be acting a bit erratic, and you can even damage your oxygen sensors. So with our system, we avoid those pitfalls because we're able to tune, for example, high boost, light load, or high boost and high load. So we've got complete 3D mapping control over the amount of methanol being sprayed at any boost and any load. And with this switch, we can turn it on and turn it off at any RPM and any load. So our system really is world class. So next, I'll be just explaining the nozzle sizing. In most of the setups, if you want extra methanol being sprayed, you need a larger nozzle. That's not always best practice. For example, a larger nozzle is going to take longer to close So under deceleration, when the foot comes off the accelerator pedal, the actual throttle body will close. And it only takes a few sort of microseconds or sort of half a second and extra spray is sort of still going to be going into the engine and it will be coating like the throttle body. So then sort of under light acceleration again, all that methanol is going to go back into the engine, which again is going to lead to sort of poor air-fuel ratios. It's going to lead to poor combustion, a really sort of rich combustion, which means lost power, lost torque. So with our system, we avoid that because we're able to use a smaller nozzle. And before, like I was mentioning the power control module in the back, using the power control module, we're able to increase the amount of methanol pressure or methanol input. So we're able to achieve what a bigger injector achieves, but with a smaller nozzle. So that's another advantage of our system. So all in all, our sort of methanol system, it's world class. It's really one of a kind. It gives you 100% control over the methanol, spray at any RPM, any load, sort of high boost, low boost. If you put on a larger turbo, we're able to increase the spray for that turbo. With our system, you can use multiple injectors if needed. You can have a big injector and a small injector. So with our system, it's world class, it's professional, it's easy to use, and it's safe, it's reliable, and you can make sort of big horsepower and big torque. So I just want to thank you just like for watching this video, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much.